You know that in the Nigerian guys believe that if you are being caught as a woman cheating, you will leave. And if he is being caught cheating, you as a woman will leave. Because hello, my wonderful people, welcome to my channel. Right, guys, I just have to say this. I'm not proud of my work here on YouTube anymore. This girl is not doing well. I know you guys have been wondering and saying it and be thinking, what is wrong with me? I'm all right, oh. Nothing is wrong with me, oh. It's just, yes, maybe it's just something, a shift of thing in my schedule. I think that's what it is, a shift of stuff, because I have a lot of video, and this video today I'm going to do was a requested one. I'm supposed to give you my romantic Igbo language, but I have to do this first, then the romantic Igbo language will come. Stay tuned for that, okay? So that is it. I'm sorry for all my subscribers who are wondering. Please don't share my love with anybody. Please keep that space in your heart for me, please. I'm sorry I've been away. I've not come to explain to you why I'm not consistent. I'm not even uploading regularly as I used to. This is simply because I cannot really explain exactly how things are going at the moment. I am just trying to adjust to the new life that I have received for this 2020, okay? And at the same time, where I can fit in as well my YouTube channel and be uploaded there, I will come back and tell you, oh yes, meet me here on YouTube on this day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So at the moment, guys, please bear with me. I will watch the videos. I'm trying as much as I can when I have time to watch videos, when I have time, and at the same time comment. Though sometimes I watch, I don't comment. This is simply because I might be putting it on the TV and it will be playing, or even sometimes I'm cooking or I'm doing something at home, cleaning, and then I leave it on the phone playing at the same time. And I do not want to just comment something I'm not sure, because I didn't really watch and pay attention to the video. I'll just leave the video to play. I think that's what matters, but I'm doing it for God and not for anybody, okay? So please bear with me. If you think I've not been checking your YouTube, bear with me. I try, okay? It's not that easy anymore for me. No lazy day for me anymore. All right, today's video, as you all can see from the thumbnail, where is my manner? Hi, you see this face for the first time, welcome. My name is Chizi. I'm a mom of 3 and I live in UK. I'm a typical Nigerian Igbo babe, okay? I teach Igbo language here as well. And for most of you who wants to learn Igbo language, I think we have to kick our Igbo language channel up this 2020. Please, I will leave the link on the description box if you want to hear or learn Igbo language, because you mustn't even know. Learn it, you hear it too. What Igbo language sound. Look for the link on the description box. Subscribe there, okay? If I get up to 200 subscribers, just 200, because I think it's 92 subscribers on that channel, 200 subscribers, I promise you I will be uploading video every week, one video in a week. Okay guys, let's start the video for today. Right guys, today's video is a requested video. This is a video, someone sent me this question on my Instagram after watching my video here. I got a lot of messages and we had a really good chat, and at the end it ended so awesome that she's happy and I'm happy that she's happy too. Okay, and I decided to come here as well to share with you guys what I think. I have also done a live video regarding that as well, but I felt uploading that is not too good enough. Sitting down and really give a detailed information of what I think about this whole thing is the best thing to do. That's why I deleted that video when I did the live video, asking you guys what are the expected Nigerian traditional and cultural belief. Some of you dropped your own opinion, which I have written down, and there also I'll be using it to share what I think you should expect if you are getting in love or you are married to a Nigerian guy or a Nigerian woman. Stay tuned so that you know all this, because I am going to spill the beans. Bring your cup of tea or popcorn. Let's gist about this culture Nigerian belief. It's mostly on the guys as well and the ladies, okay? We try to get everything wrapped up together, okay? So what are these cultural beliefs? Let me know on the comment section if you know anyone that I did not mention today, because no one knows it all. Your opinion might be helpful as well. Let me know. Okay? Right, I have them written here, and I think I've got just 5 points to share with you guys today, which I think is not enough. There will be more to it. Number one is language. If you are married to a Nigerian man or woman, I am going to tell you to really find the way to learn their language. Yes. Let's leave aside Nigerian men or women. I think if you are just marrying someone who is not from your own country, who doesn't speak the same language with you, I encourage you to really try to learn your language. It is very important to your relationship. Even though the common language that we all use is nothing but English, but that the traditional cultural language, make sure you ask your partner, or you subscribe if you are the one already found yourself a love from Nigerian Igbo. Subscribe to my Igbo channel, and then pop up, send me your questions, and I'll be shooting the video up here for you so that you will learn and be competent enough. Why did I say it is important that you learn the Nigerian language? This is simply because if you don't understand this language when they are talking to their siblings, you are really going to find it funny. That caused a lot of problem in the relationship, interracial relationship, all of them, not just Nigeria. It caused a lot of problem. You might be thinking, oh, they are talking about me. Oh, they are up to something they don't want me to hear. This thing will save you from such heart attack. So make sure you tell your man friend, your woman friend, your husband, your wife to teach you their native language. It is very, very important. If they refuse, it is your responsibility to find someone to teach you so that you will know when the house is on fire. You get what I mean? Thank you. Number 2 point is nothing but their food. We all have our cultural food, and we have our traditions and so many things surrounding the food that we eat as well. Like, do you know in Nigerian, I think that is from Igbo, that when you kill a fowl, which is chicken, the head goes to the first son and the hip goes to the first daughter. Did you know that? That is our cultural belief, and it still exists right now. It's only when these guys who are the first son and first daughter do not want to eat, they can give it to anybody who enjoys that most. That's it. But it's their right, and they are the only one to say, I don't want it, before you can eat it. There is another one which the daddy eats at home as well. I don't know. I don't know. My mom used to do that, but I think it's a trick that she's tricking us so that we won't eat it, because her husband likes that part of it. The gizzard. Nobody eats gizzard in my house when I was younger. It's always when I wasn't married. I don't know the right. Nobody eats gizzard in my house, okay? Except my dad. So whenever we kill the chicken and we have that fat, the gizzard, nobody eats that. Let me know, is it a traditional thing? Do you know anything about it? That's what my mom says. So she's always keeping that. And yeah, that's it. Talking about the food, you really need to learn how to cook that food. For the ladies, please try to learn to cook your man their food, because an African Nigerian man, typical African Nigerian man, cannot do without their food. No matter how nice your food is, no matter how nice they can eat every other food in the whole world, but you learning to cook the food is a big advantage for you. I'm giving you a secret now. So make sure you check out all the YouTube channels that also do recipes for Nigerian food. Check them out here. There are a lot of them out here. Check them. Go to the market. Even get him involved to come and direct you. Because I know sometimes most of our men are really good in cooking, but a lot are not good in cooking. So if you're very unfortunate, you got the one who is not good in cooking, you have to do it on your own, but try to get him involved. It's more fun when you two are doing it together. Then he can be explaining a little, even though they don't know how to cook, but they still have a little understanding about how all these things go. Because it's also a tradition that the boys don't get inside the kitchen, but which is something I don't really want to talk about here. But if you want to know the other ones, I think that are just useless traditions, about these men and women in marriage, just let me know on the comment section, and give this video a 1,000 like. Then I'll come here to destroy my tradition in front of you all. You know that in a Nigerian culture, Nigerian guys, not a culture, Nigerian guys believe that if you are being caught as a woman cheating, you will leave. And if he is being caught cheating, you as a woman will leave. Because you don't have any say. Okay? You just have to take it as you see it. That's our culture. Our culture says men are allowed to cheat. They promote that a lot, and that's stupidity. It doesn't happen to everybody, but just for the stupid ones, they just carry on with this stupid thinking and stupid mindset, okay? So that's how it is. And why do they believe that? If you leave, there is still another person out there. Or maybe as you're leaving, the one you caught them cheating will move in and happy to do that. Oh, it's so sad. So make sure you do learn to cook, okay? And then for the ladies and for the guys who are also in a relationship or married to a Nigerian African woman, yes, make sure you learn to cook as well. It's very important. If you can cook, ooh, 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 you have given your baby another awesome tip. And she's going to go crazy. She's not going to leave you. And for you to cook is a big deal. But the most important thing, if they try to cook for you, please test it. Please eat it and smile. Even though you don't like it, because you have the right to say, even as the traditional man, as an African man, there is a time we will cook our food and our man will say, sorry, baby, if you put salt less or put Maggi or excess onions, we will like it better. So even though you test it and you try to eat it, you don't like it, try to be open to share to your woman what you don't like about it, and then your woman is going to get a cut down a little bit of those things so that you'll be able to enjoy it. I know a lot of us here we always, as a woman, I'm a woman, I've been in a relationship, I am in a relationship with someone who is not from Nigeria. So there are ways you can cook things. If you're a vegetarian, there are spices for vegetarians that you use to cook soup. Leave everything and everything will go nice, so that way, your family will be, your relationship will be very nice. Not when you are cooking, you're just cooking one-sided, the man's traditional food, and then later you go and do small portion of your own traditional food. Man, I don't want to live that life. Honestly, Makachuku, I don't want it. So make sure you guys get all these things together. It is very important. You eat, you learn their food. Okay, number 3 is the traditional clothes. Somebody dropped this on the live video that I did here as well. The traditional clothes is very important. You see, you're spending a lot of money to buy our traditional clothes, mostly when we want to do party or we have some traditional activities we want to go. Do you know that we even pay a lot of money for it to be sold and shipped all the way from Nigeria to this place? No matter how much it costs, we will pay for it. This is because it's our tradition. Mostly on August here, we show off here on August when we are doing our yam festival. We show off. That's when we go and buy a lot and make different styles. So make sure you flow in that one as well. Try to get one. Listen, we can play around with our traditional attires, honestly. We sew short, we sew crop top, we sew short dress, and we sew bodycon dress. Just ask your husband or your wife to, just tell them how you really like your fashion. I think they know better. If you know better, you know what to do. You know how to do it, okay? So don't just think or say anything about it. You have to accept it. If that woman is good enough for you, everything that comes with that woman or man should be good enough. Number 4 is money and bearing responsibilities. Oh my God. Okay, guys, come. What is the cultural belief about money? Because our guys don't like this one. They don't like this one, but when it's time for us to cook in the kitchen, take care of the children, they now know, it's the woman's responsibility to take care of the children and cook in the kitchen. The responsibility, for my own understanding, that's my own understanding, okay? Don't come for me. It's nothing but, it is a man's responsibility to really pay the bills, pay the rent. Most importantly, in abroad here, it's difficult for one to really take that responsibilities for themselves. But in Africa, on their own, the man pay the bill, buy food, pay electricity bill, do everything. It's only when the woman is also as high as the man, or maybe the woman is higher than the man, that's when things will be shared. But if the man is comfortable, an African man is happy to take every responsibilities at home, and make sure you do the cleaning. If he's doing that, you do the cooking, and make sure you take care of your children. Don't disturb him. If an African man is taking care and taking responsibility of all these things, my wife, you should take care of my brother. Don't disturb him. He is always out there on the street to make you happy. So you should make him happy by giving him less stress. Cook, set a shower for him, to shower, a bath whenever he comes back from work or from business or whatever he's doing, and tell the kids to shush, daddy needs some rest. If you disturb him, he will be tired, and when he goes to work, he will not function well. This is what we think. This is how we believe in Africa. But it's not 100%. That's what I said. It only depends how much income each couple get. Okay? So, but every proud Nigerian guy is happy to pay his rent. They wouldn't let you pay the rent. Honestly. At least the rent of where you and your children is, where you two are living for together. A proud African Nigerian man would be happy to pay that. I would never accept a woman to pay the rent. So get me. If you are in a relationship where a man is not agreeing and want to pay the rent, they are working, but they don't want to pay the rent. That one need to be examined. Their kinsmen have used his brain to do something else. It's a man's responsibility to pay the rent. It is your responsibility, because I see a lot of Nigerian African people who even share the rent with their wife. Bros, is that how your father did? Be honest. Don't come here and say, ooh, it's hard here. And if your money is not enough, I'm sorry, go and work hard. Okay? Stop giving excuses and be collecting money from that woman because you know she's not from Nigeria. That's why you're doing like that. Go and work hard, at least pay the rent. Then she can take care of the electricity bills, water bills, and all the minority. And it's a man's responsibility as well to provide for the family, which is the food. It is his responsibility to pay you to go and buy food that you will eat. It is not a woman's responsibility. But listen, when a man is able to do all these things, this is how things work. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. He's not going to wake up at night to take care of your baby for you. He's not going to change napkin for you. This is African belief. The only man who can be that humble to do that is when he is contributing 50-50. So that means he's also not going to argue about changing the napkin, cooking, cleaning the house, and doing things right, because he already has started his home by sharing with his woman everything 50-50. So woman, you now have the right to say, it's 50-50. We have the children together. But when a man an African man stand his feet and take those responsibilities on himself, even when you want to tell him to come on, go and take the bean out here, he will tell you, what? I'm just coming back from work. You're telling me to go and take the bean out. So you see, this is how African Nigerian men do. So I'm spilling these beans for you so that you will know it and try to readjust your emotions and everything so that you don't get angry. Then when it happens, don't think he's selfish, or don't think he doesn't love you, or don't think that he hates you, or maybe he's not helpful. Sorry, he doesn't know how to do it. This is the culture that we are in, okay? So don't be offended about it. If he knows it, he will do better, because I trust my Nigerian men. Okay, for the money responsibilities for the ladies, we'll have to talk about that. Okay? Yes, if you're married to a Nigerian lady, make sure you have enough money. Yes, I have to tell you. Some of the Nigerian ladies, let me tell you, if they come to you like they don't like money, they are pretending. As long as I'm concerned, we ladies, we like good things, so we like good things, so except maybe you have met a Nigerian lady who is desperate. They are ready to accept anything like that desperate. But if you have any Nigerian lady who knows what they want and not afraid to speak what they want, Bobo, hey, Oga, handsome boy, make sure you work hard. It is good, because Nigerian women even find it funny when you are collecting money from them. They do them somehow for body. It's somehow to our body when a man is asking for money. You know, it's not right. It's not our culture. It is men's responsibility to give. But now, Don't say she's greedy. Don't say she's, let me tell you, don't say she's greedy. Don't say she's extravagant. It is our lifestyle. It is our culture. Just know it now. Don't hate or try to hide your money because you think she's asking for too much. Sorry, it is our culture. Okay? So you just have to do that. But you're lucky to get a lady who is hardworking and doing a good job. These things are also different. It can also be negotiable. 50-50. Just like the men own. All right? Number 5, which is the final one for today, is the entitlements. I don't know. You know what I mean by entitlements? Like first son, first daughter, they are entitled. That's an entitlement in our cultural belief. And let me tell you about the entitlement. If you come from a royal family as well, you got another entitled, which is a prince and a princess. There are some traditional beliefs surrounding if you happen to be in a relationship with this kind of a people. So for ordinary opera and the other, which is the first child and the first son and the first daughter, they have entitlement. For opera, which is the most challenging one, even us Nigerian, when you are married to opera and other, hey, you are not just marrying that person. I want to let you know, you are not just marrying that person, you are marrying the whole siblings. So don't stop them from helping, okay? That's our culture. All right? Yes. Do not stop. That's our culture. Okay? If you are married to the first child, son, girl, they are entitled to their whole family. Husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, what is it again? Wifey. I hope I am making things clear for you. You are not just marrying those guys. You are just marrying the whole of them. All right? Good. Does that make sense? It's the culture. If they don't take care of their siblings and their parent, you'll be disowned. So please don't let them disown your loved one, okay? Just be as good and supportive as you can and then leave the rest for them. Yeah. Don't let them kill you too. Because we all go through it. So don't let them kill you too. Try and work things out how best you can support a little bit. Don't be angry and then back off. No, you are in for it. If you want to have peace of mind in your relationship and marriage, give them that support. Sorry, I forgot about this, but while I was talking, these points come. It's a wedding. How can I talk about the traditions and culture and I don't tell you about our weddings? This video would have been nothing, okay, without telling you about the weddings, because after the whole relationship, you're going to marry this person. Do you know that when you want to marry an African Nigerian woman, that's the most important thing. When you want to marry an African Nigerian woman, make sure you have good cash for the traditional rites. Hey, you will buy 500 tubers of yam. And you know how much that costs. You will buy how many cows? 10 cows. Anyway, it might not be 10, but I just want you to know that be ready for those traditional lists that will be providing for you. If you are spending less out of that list, you are spending nothing less than $2,000+ to get married to an African woman. I am telling you the truth so that you know what you're getting yourself in. And if you have not done it, I am coming to that as well. You are not married to that woman. Yes, so their family will call them from home to come and marry another person who knows the right and do their traditional right. Have you done it? Go and do it. If your wife did not allow you to do it, find the consequences though and tell her to tell you the truth so that you do the thing and your wife will be your wife and you will not share it with another man. Thank you. Right, for the guys, there is not much tradition for the guys. If you're marrying to a Nigerian guy, the only tradition is like I said about the prince. Yes, if you're married to somebody from a royal family, the first son and the first daughter are always very important. You know, they are living here at the moment, but if anything happens to their father and the mother, they must definitely be home. So that's the tradition. Don't stop them, okay? And I want you to know that these people, You really need to learn their tradition, because each Igbo and Nigerian African men and women, they all have their individual traditions as well. So when you are married to anybody in Nigeria, make sure you do your research and do ask questions. It's important you visit. That way you will see for yourself what things look like. It's a beautiful place. It's an amazing, rich country. You will love it. But for the fact that you found love there, you are also rich and blessed, okay? So make sure you visit to understand their tradition and their culture as well, so that you will feel along. These things I'm saying is so important, because if you don't know them, this is what makes you feel like you are not accepted. This is what makes you feel like you don't want to carry on in your relationship. It's not really hard. Where love is, and there is a good communication, this comes naturally, and it also flows naturally, that you even enjoy it more than the Nigerians as well. Because we Nigerians, sometimes we leave these cultures and be doing your own cultures. We like other people's culture more, because we like to mingle. We accept every other cultures. Our Nigerians are so open, honestly, to strangers. They welcome strangers. They can even leave the house for you to stay, just to make sure that you are safe. So don't worry about all these things. It's just communicate with your partner, communicate with your loved one. Then you will find a good solution. And if you're married to a prince or a princess, you might also be invited to come and spend the rest of your life in Africa. Because if the father dies, then the kinsman will also give the person an entitlement to come back to come and take care of the throne that the father left. So it's a Nigerian culture and also belief. And if you are married to this guy and he's telling you to join him, you say, no, sorry, he's going, and he's going to marry another woman. That's it. So make sure you know where you're going. If you are the type who do not wish to spend the rest of your life in Africa, find out if there is any culture that would really eventually request that your loved one go there to spend the rest of their life in Africa, because they are rich. If you come from a royal family, whatever it is that you have here, you'll be comfortable when you are even taking over the throne. There is more cash on that throne, so they are happy to leave you anytime if you don't want to. There is another one that I want to add here, which is some people claim that is our tradition when you marry a foreigner, that you must marry again someone from your traditional, from your home, from Nigeria. Maybe, for instance, if you are married to somebody who is not from Nigeria, some people claim that is their tradition. I tell you, that's not true. But for you to really escape from those things, make sure you get into the tradition and accept it and love it and get into it. Because if you learn the point I shared with you, which is the food, the language, the traditional clothes, the money is always a problem. But people who are from Nigeria, money has always been a problem in a relationship for people who do not have that understanding. But where there is an understanding, these things are just nothing, because life is not that serious, okay? So it's good if you learn all these cultures and then get into it, get involved with it. That's when you'll be able to relate with the relatives who are back home, and when they communicate in their language, you will understand. That way they will also build a good relationship when you cook and enjoy their food, and make them know you enjoy the food. That way you're building a strong relationship. When you go to Nigeria, the way it is there, accept it, sit there with your partner, whatever they have there. If they don't have enough, help them to have enough to make that place very important. Don't say, I'm not going there again. You have to go there. If you don't go there, I tell you, the family in Africa will be calling him or her to come and marry another person. Hey, this one do not accept us. That's how they see it. So I hope you are learning something from today's video. Meanwhile, disclaimer, all these things are not really something that happen to all African countries, but majority of them do really believe and also observe this culture and tradition. Then another one is this. All these things as well is not something that you cannot negotiate. It's all negotiable. It's all negotiable. So you can always communicate with your partner, your loved one, your husband, your wife, what works best for each of you. That way you have a good relationship, good marriage. In all, good communication, teamwork works well in a relationship. So with that, you can be able to achieve all these rules and regulations without getting hurt or anyone being hurt. Is that all right? Anyway, that's the end of today's video. Let me know what you think about today's video, and if you want to know more about this whole interesting gist, I am happy to share that. I'm even surprised I'm doing this video as well, because I don't think I can do such thing, but doing it, I can see I'm doing it great. Okay, that's fine. If you enjoy it, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and feel free to follow me on my Instagram. Ask me any questions, request any video you want me to share, and I will see you again on Thursday with my romantic Igbo language. Ciao.